All right, nice to see you. This video is a review and demo of the 2 best ukuleles for kids that I've ever come across. So I've seen a lot of kids have ukuleles like under $20 or $30, and sometimes they're okay and sometimes they're just not playable. So I want to have you avoid that experience of getting something that's just not going to work for you. This doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money. Both of the main instruments I'm going to talk about today are less than $60. Okay, so let's hear some demos of the 2 instruments I'm talking about. Both of these will work great if your child is under 10. If they're over 10 years old, I have a few other ideas towards the end of the video. All right, these are the 2 babies who have never let me down. They've lasted for a long time. They're trusted by educators all over the world, and my students have used them for years with great results. They're both cheap, they sound good, and they're reliable. Okay, so here are the names of these 2, and I'll put links to these exact items in the description below. So this one here is the Makala Dolphin, and this is the Kala Ka15S Soprano. Soprano tells us the size, and these are both the same size. So next, I'll go into some detail on both of these instruments. I'm going to keep it really short and not too technical just to help you get the right decision quickly. So what I love about this instrument is that it's $49 and it's amazing. This is my favorite color. It's called Apple Burst, but they have at least 5 other awesome colors, and that's a really attractive thing to young kids. If they like how it looks, they'll probably have a tendency to play it more and to spend more time with it and love it more. Now, the reason it's called a dolphin, if we zoom in here, there's a cute little dolphin here on the part that's called the bridge of the instrument. The strings that it comes with are great, they sound good. Now the body here is made out of a strong type of plastic. So this is going to cause the sound of it to not be quite as sweet as the other one that I showed you, but it means it's durable. Now I don't think that ukuleles have like a crash test rating or anything, but it's safe to say that I've seen kids drop it or accidentally knock it off the couch, and it's fine. So although it's basically designed for kids, I think it sounds great. I can do any kind of music that I want to on this. I don't get tired of playing it. The sound is, all the notes work well, and it's very easy to press down the strings. Okay, now for the Kala. This instrument is a bit nicer looking, it's more professional. The wood is mahogany. I don't know how they get this kind of craftsmanship for the price, which right now on Amazon is about $57. The strings that come with it are great. It's got a really nice tone, just slightly better than that green one that I showed you. But for young kids, I don't think that that's something that should really hold you up. Really nice hardware here, and since it's wood, I imagine that it might not take a blow or a strong drop to the floor quite as well as the plastic one, but it will encourage kids to take good care of it. So I believe that you cannot go wrong with either of these. The way that you could choose which to get, if your child really loves color, maybe they're 6, 7 years old or younger, I would steer towards this one for the durability and the color factor. And if they are 6 or 7 and older, and they see themselves maybe doing this for a while, I would go for this one, spend a little less than $10 extra, and you'll have something that's just a little bit higher quality. So you notice that both of these are soprano size. There are many different sizes of ukuleles, but for a kid under 10, I would usually start with the soprano size. The reason is it encourages them to hold it the right way, whereas if it's too big for them, they're gonna have a tendency to want to hold it like a guitar, and you can't play as well, it's just not quite correct. Now if the student is older than 10 years old, I'll usually steer them towards a concert size, which is just the next size up of instrument. I'll show you one of those here. So this here is my Cordoba. I've had it for about 10 years, playing it nearly every day, and it just sounds better every day, it seems like. It's great. This is a higher end one. I'll put a link to that below. But if you want to get a good quality concert, this exact instrument from before, the Ka15S, comes in a concert size, which I'll put a link to below. I think it's about $80, and you're not going to notice a big sound difference between the concert size of this and the last one I just showed you. The The Cordoba just has nicer craftsmanship and some nice visual details. So you're awesome for encouraging music in your child's life. Stay tuned and consider subscribing for instructional videos about how kids can play their first songs. If you do decide that ukulele is worth your child trying, I suggest you watch my next video that has some accessories that will help them keep it in tune, hold it comfortably, and take good care of it. I also have other videos about how to choose between guitar and ukulele, and also a new type of guitar called a lug guitar that has 3 strings and is great for young kids and beginners. My name is Ben Brill. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.